Hi guys, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about the one big mistake that's actually killing your ads. So a lot of people be complaining of recent that my ads are not doing well, my ads are not doing well. I get this DM all the time, and in this video, I want to go into like what is actually causing a lot of people's ads not to do well. Because the truth is, Facebook has changed, and a lot of us do not realize that more than just the name change from Facebook to Meta, there are a lot of changes that Facebook has done on the ground, and it's actually affecting ad performance a lot. So I'm going to cover the major thing that a lot is affecting a lot of our ads, and then I'll show you at the end of the video how to actually solve this. So what's actually affecting your ads right now is called auction overlap. Now, auction overlap might be for most people, this might be like a strange term. You probably not heard anything about like what is auction overlap. So just pay attention. I'm going to explain to you what auction overlap is. Okay. So auction overlap. Now let's assume you have two ads running, right? And this is how most people run ads. So you have two ads running, and most times you have one ad that's doing very well, and then most times people will just duplicate that ad and then run it again with a new budget. Now, auction overlap is basically what happens when you do that. So basically, when you do that, when you take an ad that's working well and you duplicate it, or you create another ad that basically has the same ad copy or has the same creative, or even has both the same ad copy or creative. So by creative, I mean the image or video you're using. Now, what happens is those ads will go into auction because Facebook has something they call auction. And for those ads go into an auction and compete with, normally you go into an auction and then you compete with other advertisers' ads, and that determines like your the cost that Facebook will charge you for your ad. So those ads will go into auction, but instead of competing with other advertisers' ads, those ads are going to compete with themselves. So here you have your ad one and ad two, and there's an overlap. See, this part where they meet, that's the overlap, and they're competing with themselves. So basically, what Facebook will do is Facebook will look at the two ads and say, okay, which one is doing best? And then Facebook will allocate most of the money and allow that one run, and then restrict the other ad that's not doing so well. Now, this will happen continuously throughout the day, and with time, what you will notice is both ads will eventually start doing very bad. So let's say you start the ads, maybe you are having like very cheap cost per result or cost per leads for the first ad. And by the time you duplicate the ad or you create another ad that has similar ad copy or similar ad creative, and we do this because we're lazy, like we don't want to create new ads. We just find the one that's working and want to just use it again and again, right? And this used to work in the past. In the past, we could do this and get away with it. But Facebook, they've changed their rules and like it's no longer going to work for us. So when you have this, what's going to happen is that first ad I was doing very well. After like maybe a day or two, you notice that the performance will just start going really, really bad, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse uh, for a long time. Now, most times you don't know what the problem is. The problem is you have an audience overlap or you have an auction overlap. All right. So if you're experiencing this, what I want you to do is look through your ad account and say, do I have any ads right now that is the same ad copy or the same creative, and I'm using it in another ad? If you have that, then your ads is most definitely going through auction overlap. So how do we solve this problem? It's very simple. The solution to this problem, now I've explained why this is bad, of course, because as you run this, your cost will keep going up. So the solution to this problem of auction overlap is very simple. What you need to do is find the ad, look through your history, find the ad that was doing very well initially, leave that one on, then go to the other ads and just turn them off because there's nothing you're going to do. The results will just keep getting worse. Okay, so you want to look for the other ads that are not doing well initially, and just turn those ones off. And now you want to create entirely new ads with different ad copies and creatives. But there is a trick you can use, and I use this trick a lot, and it's still working. What you can do is you can look at the ad that's doing well and you just rewrite it. You don't copy and paste. It's like when you're in exam and or they give you an assignment and someone you want to copy from someone, you don't just copy and paste, you rewrite it, right? So what you do is you write it. You also look at your creative, what images, what videos are doing very well, and then you just do something very similar, not using the exact same image. No, you can look at the image and say, okay, there's a guy in this image, he's smiling, and then you find that guy that's smiling and use something like that. Okay, so that's how you solve the issue of auction overlaps. Once more, go through your ad account, find out if you have any ads that are literally the same ad copies or the same creatives, and then implement what I've shown you. And believe me, your ad results will actually improve. All right, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.